Welcome to the channel for the first time viewers. Welcome back from my existing subscribers. Today's video is going to be kind of like a response video to Get Flanks. Why is he playing so poorly? Not really going to be addressing as far as like giving him tips or anything like that, but I'm kind of in the same boat, and that's the comment that I left on there, and that was the inspiration for this video. So I'll link his video down in the description if you want to watch that. He's a fellow Siege creator. I would love to play with him one day, but if you don't know who he is, definitely recommend giving him a follow and a sub. What he does is kind of like operation reviews, operator reviews, your typical Siege content, but he has his own little take on it. So as far as being on the same page as him, this season has been a grind, dude. For those that have been following my progression, I was all the way down to gold 4, about to drop down to silver 1. Was able to pretty much capture a hellacious win streak. I only got a 15 game win streak, and I actually pushed to gold 1, and that was while actually solo queuing. Got back with my team, and then we pretty much clutched it out, got back to plat. On my other account though, where I'm mostly duo queued with Nuclear FPS, a pretty good Twitch streamer, so I definitely recommend you check him out if you like Tarkov, and lots of shout outs this video by the way. If you like Tarkov, or if you like Siege, because he's really good at, he has nasty aim. But anyways, usually duo queue with him, and was able to place plat 3 on that one, so I haven't had too many issues with that. I think what's happening is there's a divide now because of the soft MMR reset. There's a lot of people that are typically not supposed to be in gold that are kind of stuck in gold now. So for example, people that usually would max out at gold, and that's like their best, they're kind of there to start off because that's where they kind of finished. And if you're not playing with a full 5 stack, that kind of hurts your odds of being able to improve and progress as far as your rank goes, because some of those people, just face it, like there's different metas within the game. I would say there's like a mid-level plat to high gold meta. There's a mid-level gold to mid-level silver meta, and then so on and so forth going down. And then there's some pieces, some parts and some plays transition well, but some play styles, they just don't flourish in other metas. So with that said, I feel like a lot of people are stuck where they normally wouldn't be. So that makes things a lot harder. Now, harder doesn't necessarily mean less fun. I'm still having a lot of fun this season, because I feel like if you're really passionate about something, like I really like playing Rainbow Six Siege, right? If you're really passionate about something, then when it's not going your way, it hits you a little harder. So, like when I'm not playing well in Siege, I get really upset, and it's like I'm not like throwing fits of rage, but there's a certain point where I feel like I should be doing certain things, and like he's saying, talking about Get Flanked, he's saying how he's having a lot of low kill games and how his gun skill is pretty much not where it was, and his decision making is not where it was. That's kind of where I get to, and I feel like the way you get to that point is you start losing some gunfights that you normally would win, right? And this can happen. I caught myself letting this happen. We went up against a team of, it was like 3 diamonds and a couple plat 1s, and we lost 4-2, but the way we lost was really bad. Like it was really, really bad. Once we lost that game, I don't know what it was, but it I took a shot to my confidence. Like I was playing a lot more passive because the ways I had died, and I was like, man, I think subconsciously I was thinking, did I cause that loss by playing too aggressive? When realistically, we were going to lose that game regardless. So it wouldn't have changed anything, but now I found, like after paying attention to my gameplay, I found that I was ADSing way too much. Not necessarily, like I'm talking about like places where I didn't need the ADS, where mobility would have been more beneficial, because I was playing so cautiously. So like let's say for instance I went around the corner, sometimes you ADS, but if you already know somebody's there, if you take the corner slowly and they have a peek on you, it's just an easy kill for them. So you kind of want a quick peek, but I wasn't doing that because I didn't want to lose the gunfight. So that impacted my confidence. Like I said, that one series of round losses where I felt like I was being too confident, and that cost the game, pretty much like rocked me a little bit. One way to get out of it as well is if you record your gameplay and kind of watch back what happened to see where you can correct your mistakes, is what I ended up doing. Or you can just consciously, like at the end of the round, talk to yourself like, okay, what happened? Like, why did we lose that bad? Another bit that I was thinking about that could potentially be impacting this season is that the player base has grown so much, so there's a lot of really good players that are just coming from other games to try out Rainbow Six Siege. People coming back into Siege that weren't there maybe last 2 seasons, but you know, a lot of things have changed. They want to try it out, but they were good before. There's a lot of things that, like I said, have changed. Lastly, I would also say that the meta overall has gotten a lot more aggressive. I would say there's a lot more really good players out there versus, let's say, this time last year. So there's a lot more competition in the game because it's more popular, and I think a lot of people are coming back. And I also feel like between, and this is not a knock on YouTubers because I make tutorials too, between all the tutorials there's so many different ways to get better. There's so many resources to improve as a player in Rainbow Six Siege. I think a lot of people are taking advantage of that. Pro League is more popular. You start to see a lot more Pro League strats within ranked versus before it was kind of like run and gun, or it was one team just dominated because they knew strats. Like it was either or. It's kind of like that to an extent now, but we've kind of seen a lot of the strats before. So there's really not too much originality as far as the strats that you're seeing in ranked. So the fights are just pretty much on top of really good angles. It's did you get that hatch open, or did you get that rotate shut down, and things like that are causing round wins and round losses. So let me know what you guys think about this season so far. Has it been a breeze for you? Has it been difficult? Or maybe what are some of your perspective as to what has changed in your eyes as far as Phantom Sight has gone? Alright, you guys be easy. I may add a little bit of extra gameplay on here, but I will catch you in the next video. And yeah, you guys be easy like I said.
Jaeger's an A still.
Rotate hole or no?
Rook and Jaeger in A. Rotate, he's in rotate now. In rotate.
Why are you talking in chat?
Oh, sorry. Rook and Jaeger.
Call you bot.
Right there, down.
Jumped out.
Is it a double down?
One right now, yellow.
Oh, it's a double down. GG.
What?
Shit, you had a double. You didn't notice?
Oh, I have points off.
I can't play with this fucking.
You got a double right there.
Yep, points off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go down this guy.
Load him back!
Oh yeah, one push from.
I'm gonna do my own thing in garage.
I was gonna go Starlight. Garage?
It's an easy way to solo push.
Yeah. You know, all noise is not yours. Is not your teammates.
Yeah, anyone around you is gonna be them. So, and I'm playing Nox, so I'll be super quiet about it.
I just roamed that fucking out.
Somebody's. Is that your laser? Yeah, it must be. Bro, how'd you not see that person?
Oh, get fucked, buddy.
Dude. Cool. I don't trust you anymore.
I don't have drone anymore, I'm fucked.
There is no longer in your possession.
Valve's something. Valve's steady. I did not bring it in here. Valve's holding the door. You can't get defeated now, probably.
Which way are you going?
Bandit,
Oh my god, nuclear almost killed you. I just missed.
got my drone, by the way.
Where are they? What site?
The
Across.
aquarium area.
In the aquarium.
Trophy.
Opening wall.
The dock is in the hallway.
Got her.
Nice.
Yes, positive. They hit the side of it.
Okay.
Now it's open. Now it's open.
How?
Is that from the hatch?
Was it up top?
Is that...
Front door shot open.
I'm showing the trophy window right now. Your right side.
Let me know when someone comes through the trophy window.
My left here.
He's,
Window.
Oh, I missed! Every bullet.
Last operator standing.
Trophy window. It's Yink.
West man.
Good.
Kitchen door.
Yink.
Wings are going out too.
On
Pinging,
ping.
pinging.
Planning
Push
on
up.
ping.
Oh shit.
Oh, she's down. She's left door. Left side.
I got spotted too. I don't know how. Fuck.
All friendly.
I gotta go.
Steven?
I gotta go now. So
I'm staying.
See ya.
You guys can. You'll miss my carrying.